Capricorn, for your April readings, I'm using the Rider-Waite Centennial Edition Tarot deck. I'm going to be pulling one card for each week with an additional crossing card that functions as either a supporting or opposing energy. And I'll also pull some cards from the playing cards deck. So, all right, show me the energy for Capricorn. What is the month going to look like for the sign of Capricorn? Uh-oh. You have the King of Pentacles and the Hermit that came out. Should I keep them out? I'll put them back in, and if they happen to come out again, then we'll know. Okay, first week, second week, third week, fourth week, crossing energy. Okay, now I know why that energy came out. Okay, so actually the Hermit and the King of Pentacles did not come out again, but the King of Pentacles is your significator card for Capricorn. Okay, so I think it was just telling me a little bit extra about you. And being the Hermit, I'm getting that energy of like wanting sort of to keep to yourself and wanting that like solidarity or yeah, like you know, time to yourself. What is the word I'm looking for? Is it solidarity? Okay, fine. Either way, I don't feel like you're going to be particularly feeling that social this month. Maybe the last week. I see that a little bit here. But I also do see that's like you're sort of providing your own counsel this week. Like the Hermit card next to your card that came out is just saying like you are your own wise counsel. You can only really rely on your feelings, your gut feelings, your intuition, your instinct this month. So just know that no one really is going to know better than you this month. So, all right, you have the Page of Swords. Okay, Page of Swords to me is sort of this energy of like watching, listening, observing. Okay, it's not necessarily a speaking energy unless something really needs to be said. It's not using a lot of like superfluous words or like extraneous words, I guess. So like extra things that just it's not talking just to talk. It's like saying something when you need to say it, and that's it. Okay, and in that sense, I feel like one, you're not wasting your energy. Two, people take you more seriously. And three, it's good to just observe and listen, because you've got something here which has to do with like if things are a little bit unclear for you on what to do next, it's best to just like listen, watch. Like this is known as like the spy card. So it picks up subtleties, it picks up subtle clues, and it's not going to be very like blatantly obvious on what your next step is going to be. Okay, so there's a little bit of a mystery, a little bit of a fog here, and sort of like you're trying to find that sort of mental clarity through the fog. And making the right choice will be asking you to really, you know, I think go within, ask yourself basically, but it's also like observing too. Okay, so the second week, this is the, you know, standard work card. So you're working on something, you're building something. This is you really using your skills and your craft here, okay? So I see that, you know, you're continuing to work on some sort of project here. It feels like there's This isn't like a new thing. This is not something that's unfamiliar to you. This is something very familiar, almost too familiar in a way, because you have the Judgment card here, which is like wanting to sort of rejuvenate something. This to me feels like routine. And here it's like either the universe is asking you to like change up your routine, or there's something within you that desires to do something different. Not outside of the realm of what you've already been doing, but like doing it differently, like adding like a different method, like taking a different approach. Okay, because the Judgment is about like, well, to me it kind of seems like it's like an overhaul. So it's a makeover in some way. Okay. So again, just sort of like doing things that you've already done, you know how to do well, but doing them differently. Okay. Or like approaching the situation differently. Okay. All right, so we have the Hangman and the Moon card, which to me is like a very introverted energy. And this is what I was getting with like that Hermit card, which is like wanting time to, for yourself, wanting to be by yourself. The Moon card is about like hiding away, and the Hangman is like hanging out. There is like a slowing down here. I feel like you might be feeling a bit sensitive this week. And as Capricorn goes, as the sign goes, it's not a very emo sign. It's a very like head on your shoulders, practical, I know what needs to be done and I do it sort of thing. Work hard, but also play hard, okay? But here it just seems like you just really sort of want to hang out in your pajamas is what I'm getting. Like the Moon card is just sort of like honoring your feelings, honoring your mood, for one. If you don't feel like you're in the mood to do something, then don't. If, you know, and if the mood strikes you, then do it. But I feel like this Hangman is like really asking you to, you know, it's that sacred space of like being with yourself, and it's rejuvenating in a way. It's refreshing. You have a balance of that. So here the 4th week, I see the 3 of Cups, which is like a celebration again, the Ace of Wands. So again, it's like you need this time to sort of recharge your batteries in some sort of way, because here, you know, you've got some sort of party or something that you're going to the 4th week of the month, and you're going to be celebrating, and it's going to be fun. You've got some sort of fun social event, and if you're invited to do something, do it. The Ace of Wands is saying yes, go for it. Like that may be, you know, the Crossing card, maybe you're still in this, I don't know if I would call it a funk, but you're still in this time where you just want to sort of be calm and quiet and to yourself and a little bit more introverted than normal. And that's okay. But, you know, this is saying like if someone invites you to do something fun, you go to a party, take up the opportunity, do it. Okay. The Knight of Swords energy. I don't know what this is about, why this like, you know, aggressive, frustrating sort of energy is there. I feel like this is in order to avoid making mistakes. This is really about taking your time, going within, watching for opportunities here, watching for something. I really feel like this is more about observing what other people are doing, okay? I don't think this energy is the best. This is like somebody who might be agitating you this month, okay? Someone shows up and they're like, you know, they're wanting to start a fight. They're wanting to cause drama. And I did see in the very beginning, this is a very drama-free month. And it feels like, you know, you want to keep it that way. Also, in order to avoid mistakes, It's like you really want to sort of take your time and think things through. Be introspective. Okay. So I'm seeing that energy as well. So I would like to pull a playing card for advice for each week. Or maybe just like a supplemental energy here. Let's see. 8 of Swords, King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Great. Okay, so you may be feeling a little bit indecisive this month, and that's maybe like some scattered mental energy, because this is that mutable air energy that is Gemini, which is like I want to go here and I want to go here at the same time, and feeling like of split minds. And I see that here, being of 2 minds, okay? Needing to make some sort of decision the first week. And it may be a difficult decision because you're not really sure what the best one is. And it's just saying like really, you know, having to be careful on what decision you make, you know, because other people could be upset with you, or some sort of this Knight of Swords energy coming in, which is like, you know, you've upset somebody, and it's like you want to avoid that, basically. Watching, listening, making the right decision, but kind of feeling like stuck a little bit, or feeling like there are too many options and you're not really sure which one is the best one to make. Just, you know, I feel like if you have to make a decision, this is just saying like, be observant and also be decisive. Just choose one. If you don't have to make a decision right then and there, then don't. Wait and watch for the clear answer, okay? You want to be clear. You don't want to just sort of guess. Second week, yeah, you have the King of Pentacles again, which is that energy that fell out here. It's your significator card. So very much about business, very much about your work, about your goals, reaching your goals. There's some sort of overhaul that you want to do. Judgment is about rebirth. It's not necessarily starting over, but it's like a makeover. And you're doing this. I think you're going to be working on yourself in some way. This is putting in the effort and doing something new. And I see you here. So it could be focusing on you, whether it be your appearance, or whether it be, you know, the way you approach your goals, your work, whatever. You're going to be making some sort of change here, some sort of, you know, progress. And I feel like it's going to be self-directed. This isn't like something that's happening to you, okay? So the third week, the 3 of Wands here, I don't feel like you're going to want to do anything. Like I feel like you just want to be by yourself. That's what I kind of saw here. You're going to get some sort of social invitations coming in, and you may reject that just because you want to be on your own, right? You don't feel like it. Now, should this energy continue for you into the 4th week, I do feel like you should take up some sort of invitation here. Do something with the group. I see the 3 of Cups here and the 3 of Wands here. You don't really want to miss out on this energy because you could meet somebody. Here's the Knight, or yes, the Knight of Cups, which is like, you know, keeping your romantic options open. I do see that there's someone that you could meet that may interest you. Okay, so that is a possibility within your social group here, meeting someone that you like. So I'm seeing like very distinct, like cut and dry sort of like weeks. Like they all have their sort of separate theme. There could be just a little bit of scattered energy. We do have this Mercury retrograde coming in for April. these are on April 9th. So, yeah, if you see anything in addition, or you see anything different from what I've said, you can feel free to leave them in the, your comments in the comment section below. But just as like a general theme for Capricorn, this is what I am seeing for you for the month of April. I want to make a couple of quick announcements. If you are interested in a private reading, you can contact me either through my website or through my email address listed in the description box below. And also, in addition to the monthly sign forecast videos that I have been uploading, I would like to share that I feel inspired to begin pulling a weekly oracle card message, which will be applicable to all the signs. I think it would be beneficial to gauge the type of energy that is available to all of us for the week ahead. So, thank you for watching, liking, and sharing my videos, and for subscribing to my channel.